Hi, I'm Bill Savage. In this quick tip session, I'm going to demonstrate how to create riffs over the A-shaped B7 chord. I'll also demonstrate how we use common tones to resolve the B7 chord back to the tonic E chord, a popular chord change in the 1-4-5 chord progression. To begin this session, let's look at two B7 shapes. This is the most common one used in the first position. But now I want to take a look at the A-shaped chord. And I'm going to move the A shape down to A sharp down to B. The B note is on the 3rd string 4th fret. Now that is a B. Now if you have an A chord and you put the G on it, you have this shape, and that's an A7. A sharp 7, and here I have the B7. So it's really this shape with the A added. And it is this shape that I'm going to be using in these exercises. It's important to understand that I'm playing the B7 chord scale. The 4-note dominant chord triad, B, D sharp, F sharp, A, and the 2 riff tones, the 6th, G sharp, and the 9th, C sharp. Now I'll play the B7 scale from the A shape, starting with the B note on the 3rd string 4th fret. A quick tip on theory. The tendency of the dominant chord is to go somewhere. It creates movement. As a dominant 7th, it has a very strong harmonic pull back to the tonic chord, which creates a sense of rest. It's for that reason that in these following exercises, I resolve the B7 chord back to the E chord. In this exercise, I move across the B7 chord shape, ending with the A note on the 1st string 5th fret. I then move down through the E scale, ending with the E note on the 4th string 2nd fret. When playing from the B7A shape, I often plant my 3rd finger on the B note, 3rd string 4th fret. From this position, I can easily play all of the B7 scale notes, and I can obtain an overring of the scale tones. As a convenience, I often substitute the 6th note of the scale, G sharp, for the 7th, note A. The B7 and E chords contain 3 common tones, B, C sharp, F sharp. Placed properly within a riff, we create a very smooth transition between these 2 chords, and I use it quite frequently in the following riffs. This exercise is a very simple, basic B7 chord. The last note of the riff, the last note of the B7 measure, ends on the open B string. The note B is common to both chords. B is the root of the B7 chord and the 5th of the E chord. Ending the riff on this common tone creates a very smooth transition between the 2 chords. In this exercise, I end the B7 riff on the C sharp, which is the 9th of the scale, and is also the 6th of the E chord. So we have a common tone between the 2 chords. This B7 riff resolves to the F sharp, the 9th of the E chord. Then the E riff moves down to the E on the 4th string 2nd fret. This B7 riff begins on the B note, 3rd string 4th fret, and plays over to the A note on the 1st string, and then back down to the F sharp. The E chord begins on C sharp. These 2 notes, C sharp, F sharp, are common to both chords. The following 3 exercises demonstrate how we can easily create new and different E-ending riffs. Experiment and see what kind of riffs you can come up with. This first riff ends on the open E string, note E. That's as simple as it gets. same B7 riff with an ending E riff based on the magic third and ending on the E note. This B7 riff ends on the upper three notes of the B7 chord and resolves to the E chord open tones, BE. That concludes this quick tip session. For the Visual Guitarist, I'm Bill Savage.